One was an irritating one, and the other was an even more irritating one. Yeah, I think I saw him this morning. My sister tells me... No, those are too much similar voices. I need it. Yeah, I think I saw him this morning. My sister tells me... I need a different voice. God damn it. Why can't I get any more boy voices? I'm a boy voice. I'm the Discord voice. I'm a girl voice. Why can't I do any more boy voices? I am a boy voice, but I sound like Thunderdash. So, I need a different voice. I'm running out of boy voices. I can only do so many. Unless I do it really... But that just goes into the Discord voice. Because that's what's happening. Discord is here. He's here and he's not leaving him alone. Oh, my laddie. I shouldn't be talking like Irish. I'm not Irish. I'm English. What am I doing? I'm sorry if I offend anyone. I am doing shock all. Shock all. Shock all. Shuckle, 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 shuckle. People are gonna not laugh. People are just gonna be thinking, what's she doing? What's Kim doing? What's she doing? Why ain't she reading my fanfic? That's what Disney's gonna be thinking. Why is she not reading my fanfic? Okay. Right. She's the one my sister told me about. Her daddy's supposed to be a big scary monster. Yeah, I think I saw him this morning. My sister tells me she's as much of a freak as he is. Yeah, I mean, look at that hat she's wearing. She protectively held onto a treasured hat from Aunt Pinky. And what's up with her eyes? Is she blind or something? Her head wrenched around her neck as she faced the colts. I'm not blind. That's Snowdrop. Oh, Footstep. That was such a nice thing there. Screwball. Hold on. Screwball. She faced Charlie, realizing that she had said that out loud. What's going on? The teacher asked crossly. Are you paying attention? Sorry, Miss Charlie, she pleaded, but they're saying mean things about me. Tattletale, whispered the boy behind her. Is this true, Gold Digger? The colt with golden fur and black hair shook his head. No, Miss Charlie, we were just talking about her eyes. The teacher squinted at him. Your sister was a pupil of mine, so I expect you to be familiar with the rules of this class. Every pony, let it be known that from now on there will be no talking during the lesson. Screwball glanced over at Apple Blossom and tried to copy her pose by sitting upright and folding her hooves on her desk. She could not get into trouble on the first day of school. Mum would get upset. She flinched as she felt a prick up the back of her neck. She glanced around and shrugged it off, assuming it to be a fly. Then she felt it again. It did not hurt, really, but she found it quite annoying. Then something hopped onto her desk. A rubber band. She looked at the golden colt out of the corner of her eye. He and his friend were snickering with pleasure. She thought of what her father had said numerous times that morning. If any pony makes fun of you, show them who's boss. She did not want to disappoint her mother, but these colts needed to be taught a lesson. She had to be subtle in her revenge, for Charlie knew about her powers. Screwball glanced at the rubber band that had missed, and remembered Aunt Pinky showing her something called a cat's cradle. She smiled deviously as she made a rubber band appear between Golden Digger's legs and copied the trick. When she was successful, she tried on the other colt. Did they not feel it? Or did they not care? Then the bell rang for recess, and the two boys tripped out of their seats. What the? Gold Digger uttered, looking at his tired legs. Thunder and Lightning got out to the side and gave Screwball a questioning glance. She nodded with a devilish grin. Nice! The lightning muttered, giving her a hoof bump. Let's get out of here before the teacher notices, Thunder whispered. The fillies agreed and rushed toward the playground for the first 5 minutes of recess. Screwball and Dinky spun a rope while the twins completed over who could jump the longest. 9, 10, Dinky carried. What comes after 10? 11, Screwball continued. 12, 13. Hey guys, watch this. She let go of the rope, but it kept spinning as if some pony was still holding that end. Dinky gasped and released her end as well. Awesome! The twins exclaimed. We have the coolest friend ever, Lightning declared. And the sneakiest, Thunder added. Who wants to play tag? The twins stopped jumping and tangling themselves in the rope. I do! Dinky hopped excitedly. The three laughed at their friend's enthusiasm and followed her to join the other students as they gathered around. Screwball's smile faded when she saw that Golddigger was the one who had made the announcement. His blue eyes met hers and they gave each other a mutual glare. Sorry, he said. This game is for ponies only. But I am a pony, Screwball insisted. No, you're not. You're only half a pony. My big sister Diamond Tiara told me so. Many of the foals gasped, not believing there was such a thing as a half pony. You saw that big monster? Golddigger asked them. That's her daddy, they shrieked in horror. My big sis says your daddy took over Equestria 3 times. He's the baddest of bad guys. He's evil. Screwball had no idea what he was talking about, but she stomped her hoof in anger. Daddy's not evil. He is evil. That means you're evil too. Look at her eyes. Hey! Oh, sorry. Hey! The twins cried, standing in front of their friend. Leave her alone, Thunderdash cried. What's wrong with you? No. Thunderdash, Rainbow Dash. I'm Rainbow. What's wrong with you? Lightning demanded. What's wrong with me? Golddigger repeated. What's wrong with her? She's got funny eyes, like her dummy friend over there. Screwball gasped and glanced at Dinky, who was on the verge of tears. Picking on her was one thing, but no pony made fun of Dinky. No pony. She might look different, but she was not a dope. Golddigger made Screwball so mad, she just wished the sky would come crashing down on him. The students looked up as a dark shadow covered them, and screamed when they saw a piano hurtling directed towards Golddigger. They all scattered out of the way. Screwball managed to grab Dinky before the instrument hit the ground, smashing into pieces. As soon as she heard the crash, Shirley rushed out and gasped at the sight of the broken piano. How had that gone into the schoolyard? Well, what the frig? A piano dropped in, what, one episode of My Little Pony, and suddenly Screwball's the one to blame? It was probably Derpy's fault. I'm sorry, Derpy, but I don't want Screwball to be... meh. She looked towards Screwball, who had a guilty look on her face. Disney, can I just ask a question? Was the piano something else, or was it really Screwball? Because just imagine that it was just something else altogether, like it was actually Derpy who dropped the piano. Fluttershy knew something was up when her daughter did not come out of the building immediately. Dinky then explained that Shirley had kept Screwball after class. Expecting the worst, Fluttershy entered the classroom. Shirley was sitting expectantly at her desk. Appleblossom was sitting on her own, and Screwball on a stool in the corner. As soon as she saw her mother, she faced the wall in shame. I appreciate you coming here, Fluttershy, the teacher said bluntly. What's going on? The Pixie inquired. Appleblossom, would you wait outside, please? The filly said nothing and obeyed her mother. Have a seat, Fluttershy. Fluttershy pulled up a chair and sat across from Shirley. It appears that there was a little accident today. The Pegasus glanced over at Screwball. What happened? Well, how do I put this? A piano dropped from the sky. Fluttershy's eyes widened in shock. A piano? Yes. I checked, and there was no moving cart in the sky at the moment. You think... Oh, sure, go away. That was something on my computer. You think, Screwball? Shirley looked so in the corner. Well, Screwball? She turned her head slowly, wincing at the expression on their faces. I didn't mean to, she insisted. They were making fun of me and Dinky. I didn't want it to happen. They made me so mad. Honey, you promised you would behave. Fluttershy shouted almost too loudly. They called Daddy evil. Her mother's angry expression changed into one of fear. She then faced the teacher again. I assure you it won't happen again. See that it doesn't, Charlie said coldly. You may go home now, Screwball.